What is it, rogue trader?
Hršno Doro. But I will grant none.
Are you ready to die?
Of the trial. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols. My vow is to serve. Cogitation failed. Activate calculated fury algorithm. binary of significant value.
I'll make it happen. Your end was inevitable. You never stood a chance. On it.
I won't go down easy.
God Emperor, move through me! Be the fire in my heart! I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Scared yet?
Reading damage to bulk.
Let's see to it. Go on, beast. I won't object to it. Everyone, step aside.
Time to slaughter someone!
Emperor, give me strength.
Another foe painted black. I am a navigator, not a servitor. That is foolishness.
For the throne's glory. Naturally.
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent. I will do my duty.
Let's get to it.
Brace yourself.
Heavy is the tread of his faithful. My competences are not that universal. Request approved. Function successfully terminated. Running binaric override. My vow is to serve.
I've faced worse than this. Who if not me? Your end was inevitable. I'll see to it personally.
Let's get to it. Show me what you got. I'm here, maggots.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Faith without deeds is worthless.
Here we go. Just need to tough it out. My battle is not over.
Let's get to it.
Just a minor setback.
Let's see to it. But of course, Lord
Light of holy terror!
your turn. I won't object to it.
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain. If I may. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
I'll do it.
A tactically sound approach. It will be done. At your beck and call. It will be done. I've suffered worse.
Damage is negligible. Request approved.
Scared yet? Time to slaughter someone.
Guided by faith! As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
Out my way!
Let's get to it.
Dare you!
Naturally. For the throne's glory.
Unholy powers of the archenemy!
Let's see to it. I won't object to it.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. If I may. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Indeed. Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Suffering is part of the trial. Running my narrative significant value.
What is the ringing?
Doubt is for the weak. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury!
Protect your daughter.
I've suffered worse. Time to prove my mettle.
Let's see to it. But of course, Lord Captain. I'll put my psychic abilities to use. Naturally.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain. I am a navigator, not a servitor.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. It will be done. Indeed. Grey hair. Sure have.
Explorators know one route. Forward. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
me!
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Scorn the pain. I need a foothold. For the throne's glory, be gone. We follow.
Just a minor setback.
I won't go down easy.
Join me in prayer.
Don't frighten me.
Ready for dating.
What ails you?
When the faithful are...
I have
My
a nose
ears
for
are ringing.
profit and a taste for adventure. I'll make sure to return the favor one day.
Reading damage to Oak.
Rise to the top. They're left in the
Brace
dust.
yourself, Abelard.
Litany of reconnaissance recited.
I won't go down easy.
Always keep your eye on the prize. Is there money to be made? I know how to take risks. I always keep my options open. This could be an opportunity. Let us not dawdle. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Oh my, this place has so many colors. Every shade I can imagine is floating in the air.
Is there money to be made?
Rough day?
You have no idea.
I just might. That's the second bottle you've downed.
Jai Hidari. Falco sends his regards.
And what does that unholy scion of a Grox and a Brahan want from me this time? Oh, wait, I don't really care. My sole plans for tonight are drowning my grief in a sea of Amasak.
We'll give you grief, all right. Get out!
Don't think so, Ashmag. And tell Falco to come himself next time.
Hidari, I am tired of your mess. Out! Get some sleep. We'll talk about settling up later.
Okti Shireen, light of my eyes. Can't you see my soul is full of sadness? Have you no heart at all? Let go of your material concerns and let me grieve in peace. Have we met somewhere before? Greetings, Shireen. With whom do I have the honor of speaking? Well then, here's to our meeting. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that you're someone special, since you've been granted an audience with the Liege of Footfall himself. It's always a pleasure to make the acquaintance of someone powerful. And the timing couldn't be better. Jai Hidari at your service. Professional trader, shrewd commercial broker, and, may he steal my tongue if I'm lying, the most honest dealer on Footfall. Nonetheless, we all have our problems, and at times even one's many merits aren't enough to solve them. Perhaps it would be no trouble for a person with your kind of power and standing to assist someone with my kind of predicament.
She's a cold trader, a smuggler who deals in Xenos artifacts. Apart from this heresy, I know of no other grave crimes committed by her.
You see, Shireen, there's one cardinal rule on Footfall. Anything goes as long as it doesn't get in the way of business. I'm someone who's been able to exploit that rule to the fullest. And in recent years, I've hit it so big, I've become a speck of sand in someone's green eye. They used to throw small wrenches into my dealings here and there. Well, now they've decided to really put their backs into it. Some rats stolen my cargo and dragged it off to the seediest part of the Shadow Quarters. A crummy place even for connoisseurs of Footfall's unique atmosphere. When I asked the Liege for protection, we had a mutual misunderstanding. I believe Vladimir, in a most lamentable fashion, has forgotten his duties as guardian of the downtrodden and wronged. So I'm in desperate need of a new one. And you, Shireen, fit the bill perfectly. All I need is for you to drop by one dark corner of Footfall's Shadow Quarters and pound it into the thieves' heads that taking Heydari's property carries certain risks. Ask as many as you wish, Shireen. Trust goods of incredible rarity, Shireen. But it's not just that. 24 of my people lost their lives in the impenetrable emptiness of the void to acquire them. I cannot leave their families with nothing. I thought we were on the same page from the start, Shireen. Please accept my sincerest apologies if that is not the case, and allow me to explain myself. If I had told you directly, you would have become, shall we say, complicit. But since those illicit words did not escape my lips, you would hypothetically be agreeing merely to help me recapture a few containers. And if the Ajis suddenly decided to thwart our plans, then all the Void Dogs would be unleashed on me alone. My sincerest wish was to protect you from any unnecessary trouble, Shireen. I swear, by the Exalted One. A fair deal, Shireen. If your heart desires, we'll split the recovered cargo 50-50. That will be fair. But if goods of incredible rarity do not interest you, then I'll make it worth your while with some bonds equal in value to a couple of full holds. Of course, I am aware that my personal means cannot compare to yours, Shireen, so I do not hope to impress you with money. But I can offer something else. My boundless knowledge. Surely you will appreciate the services of an expert on trading operations. Where I'm from, they call this kind of deal wisdom selling. You truly know how to do business, Shireen. You demand payment before giving an answer because you're aware of the weakness of my position. I respect that. And I don't know if it's the alcohol talking or just a feeling I have, but I want to take that risk with you. True jewels are meant to be held in the hands of the worthiest, Shireen. Please, accept this humble gift. May the Exalted One bless you and your progeny. Then here's what we'll do. We shouldn't be seen together before we make it to the safe house. I'll head there first. I'll take my own special route so I won't be spotted. Right. Here, that's where those ashmags are keeping the stolen cargo. Out the bar, over the bridge, and to the left. There in the depths you'll find a small courtyard, through which you can get to the place. I'll be waiting nearby. You can come when it suits you, but the sooner you do, the better. I'll see you then, Shireen.
Keep your wits about you. I always keep my options open. What do we have here?
Never doubt me.
Always keep your eye on the price. I always have a backup plan.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
Lord Captain, do you think this enterprise is wise? I wouldn't be surprised if this all turns out to be a trap.
I concur with Master Viserion. This place reminds me of the maintenance modules on Urak 5. All the colors are so grubby.
Your arrogance will be your downfall.
I'll turn you into corpse starch.
Request approved. Running binaric override. Request approved. My vow is of significant value.
I'm here, maggot.
Hold on. Just a minor setback.
I'll do it.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
I'll do it.
I'm not accustomed as duty demands. If only that were possible. Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Pain and duty go hand in hand. Here we go.
I won't object to it. But of course, Lord Captain. Naturally.
Let's get to it. Scared yet?
Taking calculated risk is my second nature. I'll make it happen. I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. The best defense is a good offense. On it. I'll see to it personally. Who, if not me?
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Follow my lead. Brace yourself, Abelard. It will be done. My ears are ringing.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Request. Vulnerability analysis successful. Running binaric override.
Stop hitting me, Ashmak!
You're not you.
Never quite fair.
Time to slaughter someone.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'll do it.
This is why I was chosen!
Me? You insist, Lord Captain. Isn't this a job for the serfs? Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
More trouble than it's worth. Throne take you. I won't object to it. Let's see to it.
Out of my way. Indeed. Victory is imminent. I took care of this one. It will be done. I'll revert to more conservative tactics.
My vow is to serve. The undesired soul comprehends.
Vengeance will be swift.
Running binary functions successfully terminated.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Step aside. The navigator is coming. Another foe painted black. are in the presence of House Orcelio.
I always keep my options open. Let us not dawdle. Keep your wits about you. I always have a backup plan. Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Let us not dawdle.
What advice do you seek?
I always keep my options open. This is intriguing. This could be an opportunity.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay. The Emperor favors me today.
What's a peculiar thing?
Pay attention.
Look no further.
Duty prevails. I better myself
Keep your
through
wits
my
about
service.
you. I'll make an example out of you!
Let the blood flow!
true prognosis is favorable. Request approved. As the tactical imperative dictates. My vow is to serve.
Don't let your guard down. I'll see to it personally. On it. I'll make it happen. It's as good as done. You never stood a chance. Who, if not me? Your end was inevitable. I'll see to it personally. You never stood a chance.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Rejoice in battle!
If I may? I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
But of course, Lord Captain. Your reckoning is due.
I won't object to it.
I will do my duty. At your beck and call. Indeed. Victory is imminent.
Running by narrative.
I'll make it happen. I'm ready for whatever comes. It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
Death to the weak!
Damage is natural.
Guided by faith. Doubt is for the weak.
As duty demands. Me. If you insist, Lord Captain.
It will be done. Get me a target.
I won't go down easy. Naturally.
At your beck and call. Indeed. I will do my duty. Just a minor setback.
High momentum.
On it. Who is
Who
not
even
me?
taught you to fight like this?
The best defense is a good offense. Accept your lot. You should have thought twice before crossing another enemy down. It's as good as done. Your end was inevitable. I'll see to it personally. On it. I'll see to it personally.
Only in death does duty end.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. Faith without deeds is worthless.
Another enemy down.
I am a navigator, not a servitor. Me. If you insist, Lord Captain. They fear to look at me because of my appearance. I fear to look at them because of their rotten-colored souls.
Rise to the top, or get left in the dust.
This Explorator is blessed with multifunctionality. You are authorized.
Is there money to be made? Always keep your eye on the prize.
Thank you for responding to my request, Rogue Trader. I am here on the orders of Marshal Strax to ask for your help. We are in pursuit of a tithe thief. We must board the thief's ship, execute the heretic for his crimes, and return the sacred tribute to the protection of the Adeptus Arbites. The reward for your assistance in this matter will be the thief's frigate, the Heartless, which we will capture in the course of the mission. Later, speak! Not every cybermastiff receives a personal greeting from a rogue trader. Such an honor warrants a response. I did, and I was rebuffed. As Rogue Trader Winterscale rightly pointed out, from the moment of the tithe's collection, responsibility for it transfers to the Adeptus Arbites. He also noted that the loss of a world is not an inconsiderable detriment to his protectorate, and he has no intention of expending resources to recover something that no longer belongs to him. Under similar circumstances in the past, our arrangement would have obliged us to turn to Lady Theodora. She was a key figure in supporting the Lex Imperialis in the Coronis Expanse. It is not for me to judge the Emperor's anointed, not least when I cannot fault his reasoning. Captain Sargona and his flagship, the Heartless, are concealed in the Mundus Nullius. The exact location can only be determined with your ship's augurs when we enter the system. The Heartless is escorted by a small flotilla. You'll need to neutralize it in order to capture the frigate. Our BT strike teams will land on the upper deck, while your boarding party handles the remaining bays. My squad of arbitrators will take on the most difficult and dangerous part of the operation. The ultimate goal is to capture the captain's bridge and interrogate and execute Sargona. The Heartless is the enemy flagship. It has been corrupted with inhuman technology, but you have the necessary resources to purge it of Xenos filth and make it serve the Imperium once more. Even if you don't wish to own a ship previously crewed by pirates, you will have prospective buyers lining up to take it off your hands. I'm no expert on ships, but when I questioned the captains on Footfall about the Heartless, they were almost salivating as they listed its virtues.
Purifying and removing a ship equipped with blasphemous modifications from the hands of apostates is the sacred duty of all servants of the Omnissiah and of the Emperor.
I will only note that the Xenotech equipment is to be destroyed, not studied comprehensively, Magos Explorator.
I do not have the power to choose my assignments, Rogue Trader. However, if the mission is successful, the Marshal is unlikely to refuse to deploy me as your escort. Stein, transfer the latest data. Bryce, hologram. This one has the complete file. He is a former privateer and a fugitive psyker. At one time, he was involved in the cold trade and the supply of Xenos mercenaries, but his pirate habits got the better of him, and he started robbing his associates. Now, even among the criminal rabble, he is known as a nasty piece of work. Something of an achievement, you will agree. Sargona is cunning, cruel, and unpredictable. Shortly after the fall of Rakad Manoris, I questioned the Liege of Footfall. He supplied me with exhaustive information about Sargona and his ship, and gave the arbitrators full access to the docks. I suspect Takara's compliance stems from some bad blood between him and Sargona. Scum eating scum. Nothing new there. As you wish. task is relatively simple. Kill all enemies we encounter, and not let them kill us. Sargona must be taken alive for questioning, but I and my team will handle that. There is one other thing. The following call signs will be used for Vox communication during the mission. You will be RT-1, and I will be DX-1. I also request you use RBT sign language throughout. Non-verbal commands are faster than speaking, and will allow us to catch our target unawares. Here is a short list. DX-1 means I am in command of the Delta Xi Squad. It's one of our standard designations for strike teams in the Expanse. RT-1 is you, the Rogue Trader and leader of the Rho Theta Squad. For a short mission like this one, these identifiers should suffice. Good. Do you have any further questions? No. I'm still on mission, and in your absence, my subordinates and I will be checking weapons and finalizing tactics for the assault. In other words, we will be wholly occupied with preparations. Acknowledged. Sargona is already dead. He just doesn't know it yet.
To what do I owe this visit? Yes, but not here. I wouldn't want our conversation to be gossip fodder on the bridge and in the officers' mess.
Greetings. Yes, I'm ready. I would ask only one thing of you, Rogue Trader. If I may, I would like to see the chamber of the Sacred Warrant and kneel before the relic touched by the Emperor himself. A difficult conversation lies ahead of us, and I wish to pray by the relic before I lay my soul bare.
What? The esteemed Magos Haneman is shattered, like a beautiful stained glass window into a mosaic of colors. His bright, beckoning hues are mixed together in complete disarray. I must confess it perplexes me. Normally, scarlet and steel are all that fills the heart of a servant of the Omnissiah. Cubella is bathed in crimson as bright as fresh blood, and its sight is all the more striking in the embrace of impenetrable darkness. And yet, there is no malice in these heavy shadows. They are impartial, morose, uncompromising, and ever consuming what weak flashes of other colors there may appear. I have enjoyed your company.
I always have a backup plan. I always keep my options open.
All stations, report when manned and ready.
A wise man once said that a machine's spirit cannot be looked upon, and he was right. For the Omnissiah in his infinite wisdom has concealed his creation even from the gaze of his most devoted servants. But can the believer come to know the nature of a machine only through an eye of organics or steel? No. For the vapor that brings forth the scent of sacred unguents is the spirit's breath. The rumbling of joints and rods is the beating of its heart. And the motive force is the current of its blood. You are correct, Nuncius. I risk boring the rogue trader with my protracted ruminations. However, I will not allow the semantic analysis of my utterance to go unanswered. I will log your thesis for further debate. Now it is time to make my obeisance. Rogue trader, your halls are filled with sacred metal, and the ship's tech priests must be commended in observing the sacraments of augmentation. That blessed union of flesh and ferrum sanctum. Beholding this charges my galvanic coils with exultation. I, Genitor Extremis Eogun Febris, greet you and thank you for the opportunity to grace these ancient mechanisms with the gift of operation.
Confirmed. The sacrament of tech relic maintenance has been performed correctly. Protocol for exchange of sacred regalia initiated. Registering the affiliation of this blessed tech unit to the clergy of the Forge World, Stygies 8. Requesting confirmation of the unit's familiarity with the standards of the Catechism of Maintenance and Safety in effect on this vessel.
It is my pleasure to confirm the protocol for the exchange of sacred regalia and greet my brother in ministry. The vows taken in this temple are known to me, and I promise to honor them. I request a meeting with my esteemed colleague to facilitate knowledge exchange and to discuss values. Junior Lex Mechanic Karain, operator of Auxiliary Terminal 289-0 of the lower workshops of Alter Templum Calixus X-17. A pragmatist and a bureaucrat who saw the world solely through the prism of statistics, endless parades of outflows and inflows. He had little interest in anything other than keeping track of valves and vents, but now and then he would drop pearls of wisdom such as these without even noticing it himself. I felt it was my duty to pick them up. An excellent observation! My technical designation is Manipulus. And here is the galvanic cell, the repository of the motive force. No, that will take too long. Better to give a demonstration. Observe. Questions? Correct! Entirely correct. Rarely do I meet such astute interlocutors among the laity. I respectfully initiate a request for an audience. I must discover what other gems of knowledge are hiding within your rich mind. It is my creed, the incontrovertible fact that has defined my existence for as long as I can recall, and I recall a great deal. I have devoted myself to the mysteries of flesh and metal, to the processes by which one joins with the other, by which they live in union and how they die. I am intimately familiar with machines such as the one that I restored to life. I will school the members of the priesthood on board in its litanies of maintenance and operation, and reveal the secrets of the command rooms so they may operate it themselves. the sacrament of Ferrum Sanctum will be made available to you and your retinue. That, too, is an incontrovertible fact. Nuncius is my dearest colleague. His eagerness, inquisitive mind, and ability to view a problem from a variety of angles are invaluable to our research. He is also rather loquacious himself.
Registering a violation. The Tech Unit Nuncius is ignoring the request for engagement, recommending that the unit's labor be allocated to repair tasks.
Declined with gratitude and due reverence. The Tech Unit Nuncius is designated as a personal instrument of the quest for the divine, which confers the privilege of privacy. That includes privacy from intrusion by entities of equal standing.
Status confirmed. Rejection of request acknowledged as valid.
Genitor Februs, I trust you understand how unusual it is to speak to a mere servo skull like this. Let us pray this is only a sentimental whim on your part, rather than the presence of heresy within your device.
A servo skull? As your colleague? Right. Well then, I'll take a data slate for my adjutant.
I see no colors coming from Nuncius. Is treating servo skulls like living beings some kind of sacred practice among the tech priests?
But surely it does not answer you. How truly peculiar.
Do you think I would dare walk about with an anathema? A profane parody of the human mind? The greatest heresy against the Omnissiah? What an absurd idea. I honor the Crimson Accord of Mars and swear before the all-knowing, all-seeing machine god that Nuncius is no spawn of tech heresy. If I lie, then let me be struck down by the electromagnetic pulse of his wrath, and let the motive force desert my limbs forever and ever. Nuncius is an incredibly sophisticated creation of sacred algorithms interlaced with my own. It is difficult for a layperson to grasp their inner workings, yet not a single one violates the commandments of the Omnissiah. Amazing sincerity, Nuncius. It is gratifying to see that you have not lost your sense of tact over the years. Your thanks are accepted. But my service is not yet at an end. The clergy of the Alter Templum Calixtus X-17 Cloister, in gratitude for the tidings of the sacred Archaeotech, request that you be attended by Magos Aeogon Februs and the unit Nuncius. I seek your leave to employ our skills and knowledge for the benefit of the Von Valancius dynasty, including but not limited to tending to the machine spirits of the Sector Bionica, and conducting experiments in the name of knowledge. In other words, allow Nuncius and I to remain on the ship and accompany you. We are well versed in augmetics, genetics, alchemy, the anatomy of humans, and abominable Xenos alike, and the mysteries of the motive force and of sacred engineering. These fields of knowledge may also be employed to eliminate units whose views are not conducive to productive debate. It is my sacred duty to stand vigil to ensure the faithful operation of the technology I restored. Beyond that, Alter Templum Calixtus X-17 is an enclosed community. Many wisdoms can be found within its walls, but I seem to have exhausted their supply. Theory lays the foundation for exploration, but only practice can open the gates of knowledge. Nuncius and I have always been practitioners, first and foremost. I have already transferred the basic right of operation to a qualified contingent in the Sector Bionica. If you refuse us, Nuncius and I will linger just long enough to pass on the rest of our knowledge, after which we will disembark. The augmentation procedures can be performed without my participation. Skepticism is undeniably one of the instruments of knowledge, dearest colleague. It guards us against many heresies, preventing ego and vanity from clouding reason on the path of service. But as you see, Nuncius, it is not justified in every circumstance. Rogue Trader, Nuncius states that you are a person of rare perspicacity and prudence. I record this as an incontrovertible fact, and thank you for your hospitality. But of course, I did not come empty-handed. I would like to present you with this augment. Now that the machine spirit of the implantation throne is awake, I can bestow its blessing upon you or one of your retinue, should the Rogue Trader will it.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.